Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Diamante, and today we're gonna be doing the makeup look that I got engaged in, and I'm gonna be using the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm back. So yeah, I've been gone, and I feel like every time I'm like, yeah, I'm back, I like wind up going ghost for like a couple weeks or months. But to be fair, like the past few weeks, I have been taking some time just like with my family and my friends, because if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then you wouldn't know this, but
I want my name dropped, meaning I want to be married. I'm not around with you.
yes, I'm engaged and I'm super happy about that. But like, hold on, can we just like take a moment for the ring? Like, look at her sparkle. Yeah, so I've been gone for a little bit, and I figured, like, obviously by the title of this video you guys will be able to like tell, I figured it would be fun to like recreate the look that I wore the night that I got engaged. And also I have been feeling like super inspired to do makeup because I've been seeing a lot of like my favorite content creators making that content again. But also I did just want to like shout out this subscriber. Her name is Mariela Savala, and she said, I also came from your TikTok. It was this look, which if you guys don't know which look I'm talking about, it's the previous video, which I'll link on top here, that got me hooked. And your great personality more than anything. Thank you so much. That's like so sweet. And then it says, I hope to see more looks with this palette, please. Could you do one for Valentine's Day with this palette and one for a small get-together party? So I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do like a Valentine's Day look like before Valentine's Day, but this one I feel like is a good Valentine's Day look and could also be like a good date night look, which is like what I had thought like I was like getting ready for that day. I can do TikToks with the palette that I did the previous look with, which is the Tres Luce Beauty Midnight Deseos palette, but I got this one for Christmas, and honestly this one's like older, like it's not like a new one that just came out. Like I think this came out in like October, but like I really want to talk about this because I do really love the formula on this. And honestly, Lou was like, you should make a video using this palette because he did get me this one for Christmas. So he had thought I was gonna review it, but I did not have time the day that I used this palette, which also like the day that we got engaged is our anniversary. So yeah, I did not have time to like film that day because I was like running on a tight schedule for our date night. But yeah, this Major Dimension 2 palette, oh look, you can see my daisy there, but anyway, this Major Dimension 2 palette, she is the tea. Like I really like this palette and I really wanted to give her a moment to shine. On top of that, like I'm also getting ready because it's like my dance teacher, well, my dance teacher's birthday. We're celebrating a little bit late because they've been traveling, and so I figured like I could just do like a get ready with me, give you guys a tutorial and my thoughts on the palette. So I am going to prime my eyes and then I'll be right back. Okay, I also do want to say that I originally got like this look inspo from the makeup artist on YouTube. Her name is Patty Alonso, and I love the way she does reviews. So here I am, and before I start, like we need to start this off with a Red Bull because I'm getting old and I have not napped today, and I want to make sure that I'm able to survive the night with my friends. So let's have a little ASMR moment. That's my favorite sound. And before anybody comes for me in the comments, these are biodegradable, disposable straws. So I did prime with a little bit of Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. And this is the palette. Like I'm obsessed with her. Like this is the cover, and then look at the inside. I'm like obsessed. So we're gonna start this off with the shade Crush, which is this light one right here. And I will say, like, my only real qualm with this palette is that, like, they don't have the shade names like on the side that the shadows are on. It's on the back, which is not like my favorite. But yeah, so let's start off with that. And I'm just gonna put this like all over my crease, and I am using my JH31. There are no words to describe, like, the way that this formula feels like on your lids. Like, it really feels like butter, and I love that because I just got engaged. I did my engagement shoot, and that's actually like how we announced that we were engaged to the world. Like, my close friends and my family knew like a few days after it happened. But yeah, I bought the Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette, and I have to say, like, I mean, like, the shimmers are really nice, but I don't know if it's my favorite for the price point. I can do a video about it if you guys want to see it, but yeah, that is the tea so far. I'm just like laying this down just to have like something like in the crease. You don't really need it, but like, it's just a nice to have. The cool thing about this palette too is that it has like all these powder ones on the bottom, and then like all these shimmer ones on the top. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but if you guys look right here, these are actually cream eyeshadows, which I was really nervous about using. I was like, oh, like, how are these gonna blend with the rest of the eyeshadows? Like, I was super apprehensive about that, but honestly, it's amazing. Okay, so next we're actually going to go in with this cream shade, which is the lightest one, and it's called Adore. And I'm gonna be going in with my JH38. So it kind of like opens up like that, and then you can like dip your brush in. And so I'm gonna just start by using this in the corners. And then honestly, like, a good thing for you guys to know too is that, like, for the cream shadows, a little goes a long way, and it's super buildable too. So, and as always, I am looking in my little impressions vanity too, so that way you guys know like what's going on. And I'm just like spreading this out like on my outer corner, but then also like in my crease too. I'm gonna go back in with my JH31, and I'm just gonna like blend out the edges of this a little bit. Like, look how easy it is to blend. I really like enjoy this formula a lot, which I didn't think I was going to. Okay. So next, I'm actually gonna take the shade Devotion, which is like this like dusty rose mauve-y kind of color, and I'm just gonna put that on top of like the outer edge just to be able to create some more dimension and darken that up. And honestly, like I said, guys, like this, it's great. You would think like there would be problems with putting a powder first, then putting a cream, and then putting a powder back on top, and it like all blends really beautifully together, which I love. I might actually take a new brush because I'm getting sick of this one. Okay, so I'm gonna use my JH35 for that. Look how gorgeous. I'm gagged. By the way, I know I mentioned my engagement shoot video, and I will have like more details about that in a later video, which by the way, if you guys like want to ask me any questions about my engagement, my proposal, like my ring, go ahead and like put them down in the comments below. I'm also gonna like open up something on Instagram so that people can ask me questions too. But in the meantime, if you guys want to see my engagement announcement, I pinned it on my Instagram, so go ahead and look on there, and it is like, it's so stunning. It looks like a music video, and like so many people have told me that. And my really good friend here in Texas, her name is Jo, she was actually the one who did our engagement shoot, and like it's absolutely perfect. She's so talented. Like if you guys need any kind of like photography, hire her, because she ate and left no crumbs. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And if you guys are wondering, like I was actually doing my makeup for our anniversary, because like we typically do like a date night on our anniversary, and so like, you know, you always prepare like maybe just in case, like is this gonna happen, is this not gonna happen? And it did happen. So I'm really happy that I went with this look, because I feel like it looks very like soft and feminine. Let's go ahead and do the shimmers. So I don't remember if I wet the brush last time I did this, but that's fine. We're gonna go in with the shade Lust, and it's really cool. It looks like pink straight on, but then it kind of has like this like green chartreuse kind of like shift to it, and I really, really love that. Okay, yeah, so I think I did wet my brush. I did wet my brush. So I'm gonna wet my brush really quick. So I'm actually using my JH41 too, if you guys are wondering. Oh my gosh. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with my finger now. I just love the way it like shines. There's something about it that's really pretty. This is looking good so far. Okay, I also need to take my pimple patches off. Nobody come for me, but I'll take my pimple patches off, put some primer on, and then I will come right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just put like some moisturizer on, but I'm actually gonna go in with my tinted moisturizer as like my foundation kind of, because I don't feel like putting on foundation, so here I am. So I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer, and I'm in the shade 26W, in case anybody is wondering. I'm just gonna be using a little beauty blender to put this on. And I will also probably put on like powder foundation. Like usually if I want to do like medium coverage, this is like what I'll do. So that way I don't feel like I have like a ton of stuff on my face. And the reason why I'm not going in with foundation right now is because I'm breaking out a little bit. Next, I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm gonna just use like my heavier Shape Tape on like the parts that I want to cover up today. And then for everywhere else, I'm gonna just use my Ultra Creamy Shape Tape, and this one is in the shade 22N. Okay, we're already looking somewhat better. Next, yeah, I'm gonna go in with my powder foundation and then I'll bake afterwards. Okay, so I'm in, this is the One Size Beauty one, and I'm in the shade Fair 5NG, in case anybody's wondering. But yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments like how you guys are doing your foundation recently, and like, have you guys tried any new ones? Like, what's your go-to right now? Also, like, guys, all the stuff that's like happens with like Mascaragate and like Jeffree Star and all these people, that tea is like super crazy right now. Like, I don't know, I think that there's gonna be like a resurgence in the beauty community, and I'm like, gosh, I hope I get good enough at makeup to like where people want to just watch me do makeup, because nothing would make me happier. I love doing makeup. And I do really love this formula too, in case you guys are wondering. I am gonna bake for a little bit, and like I always get apprehensive about doing that, especially like when I go to the club, but I don't know, I feel like I need to today. So let's bake. So same thing, this is gonna be One Size Beauty. I'm gonna use the translucent bake, and I'm also using my Beauty Blender puff for this. I'm just gonna bake a little bit. I'm gonna let this bake for a little bit. I'm probably gonna like do my contour, my bronzer, or something of the sort while this bakes off camera, and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. So for blush today, I'm gonna use my ColourPop High School Musical blush in the shade Freaky Genius Girl. So I'm gonna take my JH04. Hold on, I'm just using my color switch. JH04. Just gonna layer that on top. This is like a really nice pinky blush. I might also like turn this down in like 2 seconds so I don't look like a clown. Okay, I'm gonna hit this with some bronzer, and I'm using my Park Ave Princess bronzer slash contour palette. Okay, I promise it doesn't look this intense like in person. I feel like the viewfinder sometimes is a little bit dramatic. I'm gonna go in and do the under eye now. So I'm gonna go back in with that light cream shade and just put that in like all under my eye. Looking so good. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Heartache, and I'm gonna use my JH38, just like the smallest amount, and then I'm gonna also put that in the under eye as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in after using my color switch with that lightest shade, Adore, and I'm just gonna like blend this all out. So bomb. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do next. So highlight, I think I'm gonna go with my tried and true and use Jeffree Star, because I'm pretty sure that's what I used last time and I don't tend to deviate from that. And this one is in the shade Crystal Kumquat. Lots of highlight for me. I am also officially running late for this dinner, so I'm just gonna use this brown liner because I don't have anything that's like pink for liner, just to do like my brows really quick. I'm using precisely my brow. And if you guys are wondering, I am officially team waxed eyebrows now. I've been getting my eyebrows threaded for as long as I can remember, and my girl down here in Dallas, she actually quit doing brows because she's in nursing school, like in Oklahoma, so she doesn't have time anymore to do brows since this is like her final semester. So I found a girl that's been doing my brows and she does a really good job, so I'm excited. My eyebrows have been looking so much more even too, and it's been really good. So just wanted to give you guys the tea there. And okay, so final touch here is I'm gonna use the shade Adore, which is that gold shade, like all the way in the right corner. I'm gonna wet my brush and I'm gonna put that in the corner of my eyes. It's like this really pretty gold. So this is the eyeshadow look. I need to do my lashes and my lip liner. I do have on lash extensions. Final thing, I'm just using my Alamar Cosmetics lip liner and gloss in the shade Birthday Suit, which is like my favorite combo to ever exist. This is the final look, but I'm gonna do my hair and I'll come right back and give you guys like final thoughts. So final thoughts here, I mean, like, I got engaged in this makeup. I love this makeup. My hair obviously like looked a little different. I'll insert a picture of Lou and I right here so you guys can see. This was like fresh out of us just getting engaged. Like this was when we had gotten home. So yeah, overall, even though this palette is like a little bit pricey, I do think that it's worth the money. Like the formula and like the shades are absolutely beautiful. So like I said, like you can do a ton with this palette, like date nights, work, Valentine's Day, or if you just love the color pink the way I do, then definitely get your hands on this. Let me know what else you guys want me to do in the comments down below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.